Yeah, so king of the court specifically.
It's Thursday night and it's the NBA. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Rob Williams is out there with Tamani Kamara. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for Chicago, we've got Rashawn Holmes. Lyles out there with Buzelis. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Giddey in at the 2. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Here's Holmes. Portland making their last shot. Three-pointer, Simon. Another 3 for Chicago.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
To the wing on the left. Here's Kamara. Here's Williams. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
First uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Outside, Simons. Launches a 3. Rebound by Williams. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Giddey, and the 3-ball is good.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Holiday, the pass to Williams. Holiday, 3-pointer. A putback, and Williams is right there. Williams has got 5.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Lyles, and the Bulls, another 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Buzelis. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Yeah, and if you like comebacks, and it was a great one to watch, but they were unfortunately on the losing end, and they were never able to recover after that horrible third quarter.
And here are the Bulls now after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Tim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Now, here's Sharp. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with you. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Henderson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Micic. From downtown, knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Out to the right wing. The shot by Lillard, wide open. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Joseph finds Tice. Going in with the block. Here's Grant. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
Well, let's see if they can build on that now, because it was a huge confidence booster.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now, here's Joseph. Pass to Knox. Here's Buzelis. From outside the arc, that one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now Klingon. Following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep. Here's Henderson, and it's blocked.
Making good use of his length, Buzelis able to track down the block that time. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Near the three-point line, it's Joseph. Will not go. This is off the front iron. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Three-pointer, Lillard drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Trailblazers. Here's Micic. Off target from three-point range. Outside, Avdia. Grant, that's good.
And get your best scores, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivering.
To stop the run, it's good from long range. Buzelis has got 9.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams tied up. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after
Portland 23.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute.
They've got Josh Giddey. Knox out there with Lyons. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Simons in at the point. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Buzelis. Offline with his 3.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And we were talking about, Tim, the front office, the Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
And the Bulls with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And yes, it's good.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Pass to Knox. From the arc, drains the three-pointer. Knox has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Clinging with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. Now Kamara, and there's the defensive 3-second call. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Portland.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
And another thing they've done well is attack the offensive glass. Whenever a shot goes up, they're very aggressive and physical getting after that basketball.
Rashawn Holmes is checked in for Buzelis. And Portland making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love two big lead guards. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Back to you.
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Knox. 9-point game his last outing, and he's good on the three ball.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
To the inside. Back to Holiday. From deep. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his fourth rebound in this one. Knox the pass to Simons. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Holiday. Portland leading by 4. Murray. And Sharp has it in the corner. Portland again missing. And Chicago shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Here's Knox. Another three for Chicago.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Portland. One thing is certain about Anthony Simons, the guy is a pure scorer.
Well, it comes so naturally to him. He's got a great handle, and he can get his shot off whenever he wants. Plus, he's got limitless range.
A different look now for Portland. Grant is checked in for Tamani Kamara. Avdia comes in for Murray. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Drew Holiday. Grant, that's good.
The assist.
Jeremy Grant showing you that quick release right there.
Holmes passes to Micic. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Tice. He's guarded by Williams. Knocked loose. Pass to Joseph. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Knox. Another three for Chicago.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Portland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Henderson. The teardrop falls in. Henderson's got his second basket.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Here's Knox. Drops in the tray. Knox has got 15.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And that one, good. And it's 6 points from Scoot Henderson.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
And the basket by Knox.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Sharp. The rebound by Micic. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 15-6 run. There's the three. Knox misses.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Good on the shot. Sharp's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Here's Knox. Defended by Avdia. Knox misses. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Avdia gets the bucket.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Buzelis. Up in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as well.
The Bulls, 41. The Trailblazers.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody,
The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. In the first period, their biggest lead was and that does it for our...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Portland leading. On the floor for Portland. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Williams is out there with Tamani Kamara. And it's Holiday in at the one spot. Buries it from three-point range.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
To the left side wing. Now Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Three-pointer. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall. And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Pass to Simon. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
Right on the bucket.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Here's Giddey. And again, Chicago, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Bulls making a switch here. Tice is checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Murray's checked in. Tim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out, but now his offense has taken a leap forward.
The Blazers on offense. They're on a 20-3 run. Let's go. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 6 points.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. The 3-ball. Another 3 for Chicago.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Portland leading by 15. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic. We all compete. Everybody wants to work and wants to improve. Guys, back to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And Portland making a change here. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Grant comes in for Murray. Henderson's checked in for Sharp. And Lillard subbed in for Avdia.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
1:31 left to play in the third. Knox misses.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
From past the arc, and it's Damian Lillard with the three. 14 points for him.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Stolen by Grant. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Over Buzelis. And the shot no good, a bit short. Bulls trail by 20. A pull-up. That one goes. Count it.
The way Buzelis can space the floor really makes it tough on the opposition.
And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Joseph against Lillard. Teardrop shot. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Buzelis. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Buzelis has got 14.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
The Bulls shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Puts up a deep three. And the Bulls another three.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so it's Portland sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14.
72.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. You've got Anthony Simon. Buzelis out there with Trey Lyons. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Holmes in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 22 is their biggest lead. This one for 3. Here's Klingon. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago.
And simply put, Donovan Klingon is a winner. 2 national titles in 2 college seasons. He can really affect the game at that size.
Outside, Avdia takes the 3. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Here's Lillard. Out to Henderson to the wing right side. And Damian Lillard with the bucket. On the assist by Henderson. Lillard's got 19 points.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Some earthly scuffles for the 3rd pick overall in 2023, but Tim Scoot Henderson coming on strong.
Well, he is slowly improving his efficiency. He has a long way to go, but with those physical tools and work ethic, I wouldn't bet against him.
And Portland making a change here. Sharp's checked in, and Giddey gets it to go.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
That's a 2 from Lillard. It's deflected. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Another 3 for Chicago.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Lillard dishes to Williams. And then Chicago with the rebound. Holmes got his 7th rebound here tonight.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch. And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
The kick out to Simons. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
He had no choice there but to burn a timeout. You've got to talk it over, regroup, and hope your opponent cools off a little bit.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Shaedon Sharpe.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Got that one up quick.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Well, you would think by now they would have learned their lesson defensively. You have to stay connected to them.
Bulls trail by 6. Miles kicks to Giddey. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting. And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
Pass to Buzelis. To tie it up. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Portland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Lillard with the bucket.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
To the left wing. Here's Buzelis. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
To take the lead. Rebound by Williams.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
And it's Sharpe missing. Buzelis with the ball. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 3. 29 seconds left in the game. Daniel Tice is checked in for Chicago. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Sharpe.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 3. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Give it up one more time for your Chicago Bulls.
basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Pass to Lillard. The three. He's off from three. Henderson, no one around him. Out it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep giving him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That will count. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed up. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And here are the Bulls now. Trey Lyles out there with Daniel Tice. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Giddey in at the two-guard spot. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Here's Avdia. It's tipped. Here's Joseph. Lyles passes to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
For your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
For the Trailblazers, Robert Williams, he's checked in for Donovan Clingan. Shaden Sharp comes in for Scoot Henderson. And it's Drew Holiday in for Lillard. Williams kicks to Avdia.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Goes up again. Yes! And the foul. It's going to go on Buzelis.
The big hands Williams has, especially effective at just gobbling up misses on both ends.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Bulls. And Fernie Simons comes in for Corey Joseph.
And with the and one, he's cut it to a one-possession game. Just terrific determination on his part.
Giddey, no good. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And it's why every team in this league now looks to run. The numbers say you have an advantage.
And it's Simons missing. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Avdia gets the bucket.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Giddey the pass to Lyles. Right wing. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Buzelis. And the Bulls with another miss. And here are the Trailblazers. They've got an 8-0 run. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Here's Kamara. Tries again. Pass to Holiday. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. No good on the 3. And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 2. Giddey surveying the D. No good from outside.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Here's Buzelis. Launches it. Misses the 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 3. 5 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, what do you think?
And with this much time, they should be able to drop a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting easy shot.
Kevin knocks the second.
And so the big win by